Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Everton beat Chelsea 2-0 at Goodison Park yesterday to record their third victory in 8 days. 3 wins, 3 clean sheets. Delighted Goodison Park. It was a brilliant win. It was a different win than the Newcastle one. But we did have to battle for it. But we picked our moments and scored the goals when we needed to, and it ended up being a brilliant day, obviously, with a first Premier League goal for Dobbin in all of that. Sean Dyche was asked in the press conference afterwards, how satisfying was that victory?
They're a very good team, without a shadow of a doubt. Better in some ways. They kept the ball. They've got very good players, technical players. We know that. They spent a fortune on players. He's a top manager, so I wouldn't dispute his opinion. What I would say is you've got to find ways of winning, and that's the biggest pleasing thing for me. We're finding different ways of winning. You've covered us, you've seen it yourself. There's games where we've dominated the chance count and won games. There's games when we haven't, we've won games. There's games we've defended very resolute, like we had to today, and fight and work and all the ugly side of the game. That mixture is really important over a season's work, and never more so important than recently with the news and the points and all that sort of business. So to find different ways of winning is very pleasing. To find different ways of winning against what I think there'll be a top side again, because they've got a top manager and they've got some very good players. So to find different ways of winning is very, very pleasing. And under all that is a very, very firm mentality that's growing all the time. And with our supporters, I mentioned it when I got it, I mentioned how powerful it'd be, that the alignment continues to grow. Of course, winning helps that. But I think the fans stayed resolute early season, because I think, the true Toffees are out there seeing a side and going, no, they're playing well, we couldn't get a win. But everyone's going, how have you not won that? Well, most people I speak to, maybe they're just being generous because they meet me in real time.
Yeah, it was a great win. I'm still smiling. Brilliant. To win 3 games in a week. Absolutely brilliant. When you win those 3 games the way Everton did, you can't help but feel of what would have been possible if we hadn't have had the 10 points taken off us. Now, we might get some back. We might get all of them back. You never, ever know. But Everton will now be 4 points clear of Chelsea in the Premier League and 10th place, and only a couple of points off the European spots. And that is obviously a frustration when you think about it, because we've been given a sporting sanction for something that isn't really sporting. So we'll have to, all of that appeal and everything else is with the lawyers. But Sean Dyche was asked what he thought would be possible without the 10 points deduction. This is his answer to that one.
Kevin? Sean, if you had those points back, you'd be in the top half of the league.
Why are you saying that? It's been a really lovely afternoon. You have to remind me of where we would be.
But what's possible for this team?
Well, it'd be what it is. It's a side that I felt, the first marker, and I asked endlessly about it at the end of last season, what do you see in the new season? I said, we've got to improve. The first marker is just to improve. Can you improve the individuals? Can you improve the team, but can you improve the output, as in points and wins? Well, yes, we've done all of that. And then some people came along and went, okay, well, we'll take a bit of that away, so you start again. So we went, okay, we will. That's, I can give you a million reasons, a million ups and downs, but, I often think the simplicity is genius. So I said to the players, right, this is done for now, this is done, this is where we're at. No excuses, this is a reality. So let's crack on. And they've taken it on. The one that got away was still Man U. I thought we were excellent against Man U. And yet we didn't get that one.
There you go. Yeah, it is annoying, isn't it? Listen, I understand the manager saying stop reminding me, because that's how we all feel. It's frustrating. You're always going to look at it until this new commission's done, aren't we? Even with it, because I don't see a world where we get 10 points back. It'd be amazing if we did, if they just got suspended or whatever. So we're always going to look at this season and look at what might have been. But all the team are doing, and it's brilliant what they're doing, is ensuring that we win the games of football. To keep asking that question. Can we just keep winning? Yes, please. And then see where we end up. Listen, we might get 4, we might get 6 back, who knows? And that'll propel us up the league. And the manager's done a brilliant job, he really has. And the players have bought into everything and are thoroughly deserving the victories they're getting at the moment. So long may that continue. Like I mentioned right at the very start, it was brilliant to see Lewis Dobbin come off the bench yesterday and put the seal on the game, kill the game off in stoppage time for us. It was his first goal for Everton, his first Premier League goal. It was a brilliant moment for him. And this was what Sean Dyche's reaction to the question about his thoughts on Dobbin's first goal.
Do you know what? I was most pleased because it was just a really authentic reaction. I commended him afterwards about it. You know, everyone nowadays wants to do a dance. That nonsense. He's run over the corner, slid on his knees, and went, "Have that," and then everyone went with him. No, seriously, that's when you're on something. Why wouldn't you? I'd love to score a goal out. I don't express it in that way. I wouldn't do it. Who thinks they were going to do a dance? I can't even work it out. Just go and enjoy the moment. And if you see the reaction from him and all of his teammates, everyone's just piling on. I love that. I love the authenticity of that. Seeing someone score a goal and that delight in their face, and magic. Absolutely delighted for him. Couldn't be more delighted for him.
There you go, brilliant moment for Lewis Dobbin. The celebration was boss. The pile-on was brilliant, and it was at such an important time. And to put the seal on the 3 points must have been a great moment for Dobbin. He tweeted, didn't he, or put on Instagram, dreams do come true or something like that. So outstanding for him. Hopefully that's the first of many. The fallout from the game yesterday was that Jarrod Branthwaite and Idrissa Gana Gueye both picked up bookings. It was their 5th of the season. It means that both of them will now miss the trip to Burnley at the weekend. It is a blow, but both of them have been walking a tightrope, haven't they? Certainly Branthwaite, he's been on form for a few weeks, and we probably knew that this was coming. Is it an opportunity for him to just refresh because he has come in and played a lot of the games? Yes. And it is a blow losing Idrissa, but we do have Amadou Onana back. He came on for Idrissa Gana Gueye yesterday at half-time, so we have got Onana back for that one. There is the conversation about who will replace Jarrod Branthwaite at centre-back, though. It's thought between Michael Keane and Ben Godfrey. They're Everton's backup centre-backs. However, Michael Keane was missing yesterday with an injury, and he is a doubt for the trip to Burnley at the weekend. So therefore, Ben Godfrey is currently in the box seat to play centre-back alongside James Tarkowski. I'm sure they'll give Keane every chance to make it, but right now, he is a doubt for Saturday. Everton are planning to terminate Mason Holgate's loan with Southampton. That is according to reports today. The Everton centre-back has only played 4 games, or started 4 games, since going on loan to Southampton. Everton aren't happy with this at all and are looking to cancel the loan in January and find the Everton centre-back a new club for the second half of the season. It just seems Everton, I think, are looking to offload Mason. I think he knows he's done at Everton. But obviously sitting on the bench at Southampton's doing him no good. So they're going to have to look for someone to take him. A European loan, I think, if he could get a move to somewhere in Germany, I think it'd be a great loan for him. I think he's a ball-playing centre-back, isn't he? But for him, like I said, it's not doing him any good, and it's not doing Everton any good, him sitting on the bench down at St Mary's. So the Blues looking to cancel that and get him out somewhere else on loan. And finally, there's been an announcement today regarding the Everton's trip to Crystal Palace in the FA Cup. The tickets have been confirmed, and they will be £15 each. Everton are getting around 4,000 tickets for the FA Cup tie. That game takes place on Thursday, the 4th of January. Remember, it is an 8 o'clock kickoff, and it is being screened live on ITV4. But £15 for an adult ticket for the away FA Cup third round tie at Crystal Palace. That is it for the News Daily. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and if you want to become a Toffee TV Premier member, the link is in the description. The QR code will be on the screen now. Thanks for watching. See you later.